Hi everybody, this is Mel, the obsessive cross stitcher, and I know you hear my birds in the background screaming. Excuse me for that. They're yelling because they want some attention. um, and I apologize. You're gonna have to look at my empty mouth again today. I went to the dentist to have them readjust my new dentures, and they didn't adjust them right again. And when I put them in my mouth and try and talk, I sound like I've got a mouthful of marbles. So I didn't want to do the video today and talk like that where you couldn't understand anything that I was saying. So I opted to just do this without my dentures in again today. So I apologize for you looking at an empty mouth, but hopefully I go back to the dentist again in a few days. They'll get this right and I'll be able to talk better and get used to the dentures being in my mouth and stuff. So, um, you see my fan going in the background. We've got excessive heat warnings going on this week up until at least Saturday or Sunday of this week. We've got temperatures in the 100s and heat indexes in the 1 teens. So it's very, very hot outside. I mean, it was 93 at 10:30 this morning. It was 93 degrees already. So 95 degrees already. So, it's going to be a hot one today, and it was really hot. Yeah, it was 101 yesterday. Heat index, I think, was 110, and it's supposed to be 102 or 103 today, and a heat index of 115. So it's crazy. We had to adjust our AC, and I don't like doing that because it pulls on your electric bill. But I had to do something to keep it cool in here because I'm heat sensitive, and if I'm in the heat for too long, I get really sick. So I had to. I had to adjust the air conditioning unit, so that's that. Got a few things to talk about today. Some life updates, some haul stuff I want to share with you, stash, some whips, and some plans for what I'm going to be working on. As far as the life updates, we can go ahead and get started on that. We received some bad news last week, a week ago today. Nick's mom passed away in her sleep last Wednesday night, and it's been a blow to the family. She was the matriarch of the family, the oldest living member of our family, and she was 90 years old. She lived a long, fruitful life. She was just shy, a month and a half, I guess, shy of her 91st birthday. She would have been 91 in September. But we're gonna miss her. Like I said, even though it was expected, it was still wasn't expected to happen this year. We were hoping we were gonna have her around for at least another Christmas, but that didn't happen. So we're making arrangements now for her funeral and whatnot. That hasn't been all figured out yet. Nick is working with his brother closely to try and get it all squared away so we can lay her to rest and let her not be in pain anymore. I mean, she's not in pain anymore since she's gone, and she's gone home to be with the Lord now, and she's much happier. I know she's not in pain anymore, so we're glad about that, but we're going to miss her terribly. I'm going to miss her terribly. I've known her all my life, most of my life, and it's going to be hard, having her, not having her with us anymore, so please pray for Nick as he's going through this difficult time, as we're going through this difficult time. We would surely appreciate any thoughts and prayers that you can send our way. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot. And as far as those surgeries that I talked about the last episode that I did, I told you that I had to have stomach surgery to remove a fatty tumor that's in my stomach, and also a trial and a permanent and a trial procedure on my back and a permanent procedure on my back to have a neurostimulator implant put in to help reduce pain in my back. I went to the doctor today, to the general surgeon, about my stomach, and he had to go do emergency surgery. So, and their air conditioner in their building broke, so it was, with it being a 93 or 100 degrees today, it was like 100 and something in their building, and I couldn't stay in there, but They said we could either wait or reschedule, so I opted to reschedule my appointments. I'm rescheduling it for this Friday. Hopefully they'll have the AC going better by then, and hopefully the doctor will be in and available this time so I don't have to wait for very long to see him, to get that surgery scheduled, get that on the books and have that done. I'd like to get it done before I do the trial on my back, and so I can be feeling better to lay on my stomach when I have that back procedure done. So that's that. I had a doctor's appointment to clear me to see if I was going to be okay to do the trial for my back, and I had that appointment, and I had been cleared to be able to do the trial for the stimulator, for the trial basis for the stimulator to go on my back. Haven't scheduled it yet. But I've been cleared to do the trial, and then the trial lasts for 5 to 7 days, and if that is successful, if that reduces my pain 30 to 50%, then they will take that off, wait for my back to heal a couple of weeks, and then they will go in after a couple of 3 weeks and do the permanent procedure where they actually cut into my back and place the neurostimulator implant in my back. And hopefully, like I said, that'll reduce my pain 30 to 50%, which is better than what I've got right now. I'm at a 9 to 10 most days. And that's really hard because it affects your mood. I've been kind of depressed lately because I've been in so much pain. The last few days have been really rough. I've been down in my back where I couldn't even move for the last 2 or 3 days. So I haven't really felt like stitching. I stitched yesterday for the first time in about 3 or 4 days. And it was even hard to do that. I couldn't stitch for very long. I had to lay back down. So I haven't done a lot of stitching lately. But I'm feeling a little bit better today. Hopefully I can get it back up and moving around a little bit better here in the next couple of 3 days. We'll see. But didn't get much progress done on projects here in the last few days. And again, like I said, we don't have my stomach surgery scheduled yet. Hopefully on Friday when I have my rescheduled appointment, we'll get that scheduled and get that on the books. Then I can do the trial for my back and get that scheduled, and get the permanent one scheduled on the books as well. So, I've got a trip planned to, since I don't have a local, an LNS, the closest one to me is about 2 hours away. So Nick and my son and I are planning to take a trip 2 hours up the highway to Illinois, where the needlework shop is, cross stitch shop is, and we're going to spend a couple of days up there. My son likes to swim, so we've got a hotel where there's an indoor pool, and he can swim, and I can sit down and cross stitch a little bit, and I'm going to go in and spend some time in the shop, in the needlework shop, and see what they have, and maybe do a little stitching in there, and maybe do a little bit of shopping as well. So I've got that plan. That's coming up hopefully in September, before I have the back procedure done. It may be after I have the stomach procedure done, but it'll be before I have the back procedure done. So I'm looking forward to that. We're kind of excited about taking that trip. Excuse me, just to get away for a couple of days and just spend some time in a different place, relax a little bit in a different location, and just kind of chill out a little bit. Now, I guess I'll go on and talk about my haul and my stash that I've got now, new stuff I've got. Got some new needle minders. I ordered some stuff from Down Sunshine Lane, and I've got them on a Maggie Minders card because I got some stuff from her too. But I don't know if you can see those, but one says says Stitch and Be Happy, and the other one is OCD, Obsessive Cross-Stitch Disorder. I got those from down Sunshine Lane. This purplish one here, purple and bluish one here, I got from Maggie's Minders when I ordered a new grime guard to go on my new 11 by 11 Q-snap. I got this grime guard that I think is really, really pretty. It's purplish and blue. And since my favorite color is purple, I get everything that I can find in purple. I've gotten a few grime guards from Maggie's Minders. I like her grime guards. She does a really good job on the colors and stuff, so I like those. So there's that. Let's see, new haul. I got to where it was hard for me to just, cause with my herniated disc in my neck and my back, it's hard for me to turn to the side to look at patterns when I'm working. So I managed to find one of these on Amazon. It's a pattern holder, and you clip this on the top of your frame, on top of your Q-snap frame, and it turns. You can either point it down or turn it to the side and turn it down, and it holds your pattern right in front of you so that you can work and look right straight ahead at your pattern without having to turn around and turn your neck to look at a pattern that, you know, and hurt your neck and stuff by doing that. So I got this. I love it, and I think I only paid maybe $5 or $6, and they sent me 2 of them. And I think I paid, like I said, $5 or $6 for them. And I don't think I paid. It was on Prime, so I don't think I paid any shipping on them either. So that was pretty good. And got that. Let's see. I got some new patterns. I don't remember if I showed this one to you or not before. But this is the army tank that I'm going to be doing for my son. My 12-year-old is into all things military. He loves army tanks and rifles, and he studies. He goes on YouTube and pulls up information on the war, different wars, World War I, World War II. He can tell you all about the different tanks and stuff that they use in those different wars, and the different types of sniper guns and stuff that they use in the wars. He can tell you all about that. And he said, "Mom, you're stitching stuff for everybody else. Stitch something for me too." So I thought I would get this army tank done for him. He picked it out himself. So I've got that, and I've got one coming, World War II airplanes. I haven't received it yet. I've got it on order, but it hasn't come in yet. So I'm hoping to get that pretty soon as well. I got this through Etsy. This is going to be for my brother and my sister-in-law. They have 2 Scottish Terriers. And I downloaded this pattern the other day. It's a little Scottish Terrier looking at the moon and the snow. And it does snow. They're in Colorado, where we're moving. We're moving to Colorado where they are in another year. Moving to Colorado Springs. So again, I hope that I'll be able to meet up with Andrea. Andrea stitches in Colorado. Maybe I can meet up with her. I'd love to meet her. And maybe get some stitching time done with her. Maybe we can get together for a stitchy date and stitch and talk for a little while. But I got this I'm doing for them, and I'm hoping to get it done before we get out there, so that I can present it to them when we get there. So that's that pattern. I haven't started. I'm going to be starting on it pretty soon. I got this one for my fiance. I got this one for Nick. He loves this saying, "Don't tread on me." And I know that's backwards. You're not going to be able to really see it good, but that's a snake. And it's called the Gadsden flag. "Don't tread on me." And he wanted that, so I ordered that from 123 Stitch and got that in the other day. So there's that. And I've got, it's all kitted up and everything. It came kitted up. So I've got the tropical yellow 14 count Ada, and I've got the the floss for it already as well. So I've got it all kitted up and ready to start. I'll be starting on this one pretty soon as well. And I got some more stuff from 123 Stitch. Pardon the crinkling of the paper. I apologize. But I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is Dolphin Play. It's got summer up at the top here and a couple of dolphins in the water playing. It's a real small little pattern. I got this at 123 Stitch as well. It was on clearance. I couldn't pass it up for $2. I love dolphins. Wolves and dolphins are my thing. I love everything dolphin and everything wolf. So whenever I can find anything like it, that, you know, like dolphins playing in the water or wolves, you know, playing and stuff like that, I try and get those. So I got a lot of wolves and dolphin stuff on my wish list at 123 Stitch. So there's that one. I haven't got the material for these yet, but I'm going to be getting them pretty soon. This one is, it's all about Dad. And there's 3 different patterns on here. When all else fails, call Dad. World's best dad. And the older I get, the smarter my dad gets. So, my son picked this one out. When all else fails, call Dad. He wants that one. He wants me to do that one and present that to Nick for his birthday in October. So I'm hoping to get that done before October. If not October, for Christmas. We'll hopefully get it done by Christmas. And then this is my last pattern that I've, well, actually, no, it's not my last pattern that I bought, but this one is Living in the Land of the Free by Roseanne Caputo. I got this one also from 123 Stitches. Pardon the glare. Let me take this out of the wrap paper so you can see it better without the glare on it. There it is. That's a little better. And that's a flag with the eagle flying on it. I love anything flags, and especially with the eagle on it, especially with, you know, our country being in so much turmoil right now. I'm proud to be an American, and I don't mind showing it and letting people know that I'm proud of our country, no matter what kind of turmoil it's in right now. So, anyway, that's what I got as far as patterns go. Let's see if I got anything else. Oh, I got some new snips. This is like a little crane or a bird. You can see that. It's a bird. I guess it goes like that. There we go. Yeah, like that. I got those the other day because I needed some new ones, and these aren't the greatest, but they're better than the ones I had. The ones I had, my son, I didn't know had been using them for other things, and they got really dull, so I had to get some new ones. So there's that. I didn't put it together yet, but I got a new Q-snap. This is an 11 by 11. So now I've got two 11 by 17s, one 17 by 17, this 11 by 11, and I've got a 6 by 6. And that should be all that I need right now. I may be getting an 8 by 8 pretty soon, just to have it for smaller, for some smaller items that I'm going to be stitching. I don't know. Excuse me, my throat's getting a little scratchy. I got to take a drink. That's better. Okay. Now, one thing that I did get that was new, I've actually got, I've got a finish that I want to show you. I bought this and started stitching it the same day I bought it and finished it in just a few days. But this is Everything is Possible with God. This it's not an FFO yet. I finished it the other day. This is for some friends of ours that they're having a birthday party. Both of them are husband and wife, and their birthdays are right close to each other, so they're having one big party. And I did this for them. I'm going to have it framed. I'm going to get it framed and have it for them for their birthday party next month. So there's that. My first finish in a long time, because I just got back into cross stitching again recently within the last year or so. So it's my first finish in a while. So I got that done. Okay. Now, as far as my whips go, and updates. My beautiful dreamer. This is again what it's going to look like. Pardon the glare when it's finished. And I've gotten a lot done with this since the last time you saw it. Here's that. I've gotten this whole area here done. Like I said, this is one ear going into the second ear here, forehead, going down to the eyes. I got all this done, and I'm working on going across now. This is another needle minder I got from Maggie's Minders, and this grime guard I got from Maggie's Minders too. So there's that. These little small ones that I do, like the Everything's Possible with God, and this one here, the Home Sweet Home. I kind of keep these little small ones for doctor's appointments when I go to, because I have a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff. And so I take these smaller ones, I can just throw them in my bag and work on them while I'm at the doctor's office. But that's how much I've gotten done on Home Sweet Home. I got the S and the W done and just started working on the E, the first E. And I hope to have this one finished pretty soon. But like I said, I take my time on this one because I just work on this when I go to doctor's offices and stuff. And I got one more. I forgot about this. I got one more thing that I bought. I don't know if you guys have seen these before, but I kept breaking all of my needle threaders. And they were, because I was stitching so much, I was going through them left and right. So I finally saw somebody, I can't remember who I saw on FlossTube that had one of these, and so I went on Amazon and found it. But it's a clover embroidery needle threader, and it's really heavy duty. I like it a lot. I got two of them because I've already broken one because I stitch so much, but I order these whenever I can. I order it whenever I have a few dollars extra or whatever. I order a couple of these. They're about $7 a piece. So I order 2 or 3 of these at a time so I can always have one on hand, and in each different project that I'm working on, got that. So there's that. Again, pardon the crinkling. But yeah, I thought I had the picture. I don't. Anyway, here's my TARDIS. The Doctor Who TARDIS I'm working on. This is how much I've gotten done. The last time you saw it, I didn't have this second row done. I just had this first row done up here. But I've gotten this second row done here. So I've got about a little less than a quarter of the page done. And as you can see, it's a huge, this is all the material I've got going for it. It's a huge, huge pattern. So there's that. Got that. It's going to take me a while to do. That's going to take me probably a year or so to get done. So there's that. I think that's done as far as whips go. My plans are to keep working on the TARDIS and on the Beautiful Dreamer to finish Home Sweet Home. I'm going to get started on the snake, the Don't Tread on Me, and I want to get started on the dog for my brother and my sister-in-law. And I got to gear up because I homeschool my son, so he wants to start school early this year. Go figure. I've never seen a child that wants to start school, but he wants to start. I usually start him in September, but he wants to start early because he knows I'm going to be having the surgery coming up, and so he wants to get started before and I'm going to take him out for a couple of days while we go on this little retreat, this little trip that we're going to take to Illinois in September. So he'll get a couple of days break there, but he wants to start early. So we're going to start early. Go figure that. So I've got that coming up. I got to get his lesson plans going and get that all geared up and pay his tuition for this year, starting for this year, and get his curriculum in and get it all lined up and ready to go. My plans are to have these surgeries and get those done and out of the way so I can start recovering and hopefully have a better 2018 than better than 2017 was. And I sometimes got to give because, like I said, I've been just in so much pain and so depressed over the pain I've been in. It's just not been fun at all. The only thing that helps keep me sane is my cross stitching. It really kind of helps calm me down, keep me going. So that's that. It kind of helps keep me steady, keep me grounded. I guess is what I'm saying. Is what I'm trying to say. It helps keep me grounded. So that's that. I guess that's it. Let's see. I'm about 27 minutes in. This one's a little bit longer than normal. I talked a little bit more than I usually do. I did want to give a few shout outs again to Pam and Steph at Just Keep Stitching. Hi you guys. I miss you guys. I'm ready for another update from you guys. I love seeing you guys, and I wish you guys would do something every couple of days because you guys are so fun to look at. It's hard for me to wait for you guys to do another update. Kay's cross stitch, I've been watching her. I've been binging on Kay's cross stitch the last few days since I've been down and haven't been able to really cross stitch. I've been binging on Floss Tube, so I've been binging on Kay's cross stitch. Hey Kay, how you doing? Can't wait to see more of her stuff. Courtney ERC, how you doing, Courtney? I've loved watching your videos on the retreats that you've gone on, and all the videos that you took of all the people at the retreat that you went to. I've enjoyed that, and so I can't wait to see you guys again. Heather Thetford, I miss you. I wish you would do another video. I know you're going through some stuff right now, and you got to handle your business. But like I said, I continue to pray for you and keep your head up right now. I can't wait for you to come back and do another video for us. Andrea, Stitches in Colorado, I miss you. I'm ready for you to do another video. Where you at? I'm ready to see you again. I haven't seen you in a little while. I haven't seen you do anything in a little bit. So I got to go on and search for you to see if there's any updates that you've done. Sherry Burkett, I know you've always got something going on, and I love watching you. You're so funny, and I love watching all your travels and stuff. Vanna, everybody loves Vanna. I'm getting ready to get some material so I can try making a project envelope, Vanna. Yeah, I can't wait to make some project envelopes. I've got my projects in these big old Ziploc bags, and I want to get them into some project envelopes so I can travel with them a little better than I'm traveling with these big Ziploc bags. So I can't wait to get the material and try Vanna's tutorial and do that. And trying to think, is that everybody that I wanna shout out to? Oh no, Stitch and Petunia. Yeah, I wanted to say hi to Stitch and Petunia. Terry. I love watching her. I've been binging on her also. She's great. I love watching her. Another sister in the Lord. I love listening to her. I love listening to her Christian music in the background when she's doing her videos and she plays her Christian music in the background. I love listening to that. It is so soothing. Relaxes me even when I'm watching her do her updates. So hi Terry, how you doing? Yeah, I guess that's about it right now. I'm sure I forgot a couple of people. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I didn't write them all down this time like I usually do. Next time I'll write them down so I won't forget them. But if I forgot you, I'll get you next time. And I'm not sure when I'll be doing another update. Like I said, I've got to have these surgeries coming up. I don't know when I'm going to be having them done. I'm hoping to get another update done in the next week or so. But if not, I'll be back soon. So, hope you guys have a great stitchy week, great stitchy day. Try and stay, if you're in the heat like I am, try and stay inside, stay cool. And happy stitching. See you guys later. Bye-bye.